So you've just viewed someone's TikTok profile and now you're wondering, will they know that I've visited their profile? So you want to resort to blocking them. So the simple answer is if you do block them, your name will be removed from the list of people that have viewed their profile. Yeah, that's the simple answer, but there is a lot more to it. So I've actually ran some tests with this. So I've set up another TikTok account just to show you guys what happens when you block someone after viewing their profile, as well as what happens when you turn off the feature itself. So you're going to see this in live proof so that you know for a fact that if you do block someone, they won't know that you viewed their profile. So let's jump right into it. To test this, I'm on one of my burner accounts. What I'm going to do is view one of my personal TikTok profiles. So as you can see, I'm viewing it here. Now what I'm going to do is log into that account and you will see that I'm in the profile views here. Then I'm going to go back and block this account and I should be removed from that list. So yeah, so you guys can know for sure that when you do block someone, you will be removed from the profile views list instantly. So going back to the account and you will see that I've disappeared. Now, one thing to say here is just because you viewed their profile doesn't mean you have to go ahead and now block them. So for instance, they may not have had profile views turned on, meaning that even though you have viewed their profile, they can't see it. Some people don't have the option on because they like to view other people's profiles, meaning that they obviously don't want people to see that they've been stalking as well. So that is a case where you view their profile and they won't even see it because they don't have it turned on. So you wouldn't need to block them in that case. But obviously the issue with that is you don't know whether they have that feature turned on or off. So if you are wary, obviously do block them. Then from there you are kind of safe that you can rest knowing that they can't see that you viewed it. Now there are some caveats to this. So just because you do block someone on TikTok doesn't mean that they won't know that you viewed their profile. So let me start with the first instance. So one, obviously, if you took too long to block them, then they will know that you viewed it if they were quick enough to check. Some people are on their phones all the time, so they could be quick to jump to that notification section in their profile. Maybe you were too slow to block them, or you thought, maybe you thought to block them hours later. So yeah, so if you took too long or they were too quick to obviously go and check their notifications, then that is a case where they will see that you viewed it regardless of you blocking them. Obviously, I've told you plain and simple that blocking them will stop them from knowing that you viewed their profile. But if you are still worried, then there is always the option to deactivate your account, which is very extreme. You must have very deep fears if you're very scared of this person knowing that you've blocked them. So you can deactivate your account. Even though blocking will do the same thing, it is another option if you wish to take it. So again, once you do deactivate your account, your name will be removed from those who have viewed their profile. This is the same with blocking them as well. Once you do it, your name will be removed. So even though it appeared, blocking and deactivating will do the same job and actually remove your profile from that list of people who have viewed theirs. Another thing you can do is you can actually turn this feature off. So turning the feature off means that no one will know when you viewed their profile, but it also means that you won't know when people have viewed your profile. So you kind of have to weigh up both ideas. If you like knowing who has been on your profile, then obviously do have the feature on, but have in the back of your head that if you accidentally do visit someone's profile that you don't want them knowing, then they will know if you're not quick enough to block them. So to turn off profile views, you want to click on the three horizontal lines in the upper right corner, settings and privacy, profile views, and toggle that off. Now, this means that when you view someone's profile, they will never know, but it also means that you won't know who has viewed your own profile. Another sneaky thing you can do here is, if you have viewed someone's profile and you don't want them knowing, you can actually turn off profile views yourself, which will remove your name from the list. So you don't even have to block this person. Simply turning off the feature will also remove their name. So, I mean, your name from obviously the list of people who have viewed their profile. So, you know, there may be some people who, it could be a friend, for example, and you don't want to block them. So, obviously, the best idea there is to obviously turn off the feature rather than to block them or deactivate your account. So we've talked about obviously what to do if you viewed someone's profile and you don't want them knowing, which is to block them, turn off the feature itself, or deactivate your account. Doing all of these things will remove your name from that list. So let's actually talk about how to avoid making this mistake in the first place. Now, one thing I personally do is use something called a burner account, which is just an account. It's anonymous. You know, you use it for so you kind of use it as, let's say, a private browser. You don't, it's just completely anonymous. So that's what I use. You literally make an account, black profile picture. You don't follow anyone. You could follow people if you want to, but you put your account on private. You have everything turned off, such as profile views, and from there you can do your stalking in peace without ever having to worry, will this person know what I've been up to? So that's personally my favorite thing to do, and I will recommend everyone have a burner TikTok account. Even I have one for Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,